play call was 33-5 block H.
Running the option on first down.
Take it, he's in between us. I cut it up.
Hagan has it, he has room.
I went down to the other 30.
He's got one man to beat.
Cornerback comes to me. I pitch it to JJ.
Now he pitches to Flanigan, and he may take it all the way.
It was the signature play in a magical season.
Flanigan's in for the touchdown.
Game day was easy.
This past weekend, the two men that authored the pitch were reunited in Boulder.
How often does the pitch come up?
Pretty much every time.
Yeah, it comes
Pretty
up
much every time.
Every time someone sees us, I know for me, when they see me, first thing they say is, man, the best play ever in Colorado football history was the pitch. So I hear it all the time.
My honest opinion, I think the pitch against Oklahoma was the best pitch he ever did.
But it's the play against the Big Red that lives in everyone's memory. Funny thing is, if Nebraska coach Tom Osborne had his way, it would have never happened.
I was committed to him, and then I took my visit there, and it just wasn't a place I could see myself living for the next 4 to 5 years. So I got out of that commitment real quick. Talking to Coach Osborne and then talking to Coach Mack. Coach Mack would look you in your eye and be honest with you. And Coach Osborne, every time he talked, he had his head down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you really couldn't get a feel for him. I really didn't kind of trust him.
I didn't give him a trip. I didn't give Oklahoma or Nebraska a trip.
They wanted you to visit,
well,
but
when my dad told me, he was like, go somewhere you wouldn't mind living.
Right.
And
good advice.
I didn't want to live in Norman, Oklahoma. I didn't,
Lincoln, Nebraska.
I didn't want to live in Lincoln, Nebraska.
The Huskers' loss was Colorado's gain. J.J. Flanigan led the Buffs in rushing that year, while Hagan was an All-American and only the 6th quarterback in NCAA history to rush and pass for 1,000 yards in a season. So when the Buffs and Huskers faced off on that November afternoon, Colorado was full of confidence and motivation.
Now, I was a student in the stands, sitting right up there in those silver bleachers, and I was rooting hard for you guys because, like every CU fan in that day and age, we all hated Nebraska. What were your guys' feelings for the Cornhuskers? Did you hate them? Did you like them? Did you care?
I hated them after I found out how much Sal hated them.
Yeah.
Sal just did not like them. And I came in here as a freshman, for them to tell me we haven't beat this team in 22 years. I'm like, 22 years? Yeah. I mean, not even a tie. And so we was just really motivated to beat Nebraska.
I don't think there was a team in the country or a program in the country that had more athletic ability than we had.
That athleticism was on full display in the first quarter when Hagan and Flanigan basically drew the pitch up in the dirt.
I had told him when I turned the corner, there's supposed to be a pitch guy taking me. And I said, Hagan, this guy's not running with me. So whenever you turn the corner, I'm gonna turn the corner with you and just look, because I'm gonna be there. And I didn't know he was gonna take it 40 before he pitched it, but
The rest is not so ancient history.
When you guys just recreated that, did it give you any chills, any flashbacks?
It actually did.
Yeah.
It actually did. I had a little more oomph coming around that corner.
You didn't hurt yourself, did you?
No. I made sure I lifted my knees high.
In Boulder, Eric Christensen, CBS 4 Sports.